Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jamie and this is Charmabudgets. So today's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday everybody. We have some new stuff to get into and do our monthlies and yearlies, and I've got a bunch more coming in. But first off, let me give you your freebie for today. So today, for the 1-year anniversary on YouTube, I have made up some IOUs for you, and they are I Snow Me. So you can go get those on my Ko-fi, and I hope you enjoy them. So let me get those out of the way. And of course, we've got our monthlies to get into. But before we do that, we have, actually, no, let's get into the monthlies first, and then we'll go from there. Okay. So we do have some new stuff. And we actually have, oh, if I can get it all out. There we go. So let me get these in order. So we have 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, and $50 to work with today. First up is mine. This is the Looniest 19 months of savings challenges, and we are starting on to December. So let me grab this and we will start. So this is in my shop. It is a freebie. It was a thank you for 300 subscribers. So it looks like we've got a 3 to start this guy off with, and we will go once more. All right, 2, 1, 2, and a 5. So it looks like we're going to be putting $8 into here, and that will start off our December. We are ahead of the game here. Let me clean this up. Okay, so $8. We need change. Surprise, surprise. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do that. And we'll put that over here. Okay, so 5, 6, 7, and 8. So $8 to start that guy off with. I think that's a good start. All right, next up is a savings. This was a collab between a bunch of creators. And so this one here is by Books and Finances, and we are going to get started on this. I think we started with a 2 last time, so let's roll. So 1, 2. So that's a 3. And because we got a bunch of new stuff today, I will stop there. It takes me a little while to figure out how much should go into each one of these. So I'm going to take this 5 and change it in for a 5. Okay. This one isn't started yet. That's coming soon. All right, this one here is from Danny at Darkluvlybudgets, and we are working on January because I started these a little late. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3. And that's a 1. All right, let's see if we can finish this off. What's this one? And that's a 1. And last is a 4. Awesome. Okay, let's finish it. 4. So 2, 3, and 4. And let's clean this guy off. So we are caught up on these now. All right. So let's see what kind of condensing we can do here. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 17, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. So that is correct. So they take back 2 5s and grab a 10. And then we are going to go 2 2s and a 1 for another 5. And 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's see here. Let's put 2 10s back, or 2 5s back for 10. And there we go. So we are now caught up, friends. And that one is finito. All right. We're going to skip this one for the time being. We've got some new Julie's pages to start up. Let me get rid of these. So this one is from Julie's pages, and we are going to start with these. And again, I think we are going to do $2 an icon. So we are going to grab, let's see here, January, champagne. Do we have like a, I guess we'll just use this color. So $2, and we are going to start these guys up. All right. And that is started. So let's get over here. And we will stick our $2 in here to start that off with. All right, next up is another freebie for you guys that I have created. And this should be up already. This is my Save 2026 in 2026, and this is throughout the seasons. So we've got our snowflakes for winter, leaves for fall, flowers for spring, and sun for summer. So this will save you $2,026. And in this one, I have also done the 52 weeks of cute baby animals. And what I've done is I've stickered them all, mixed them up, and put them in here. I'm going to go through and I'm going to pick one to scratch, and I'm going to budget $52 a week to put into here. Now, because there's 52. Now, whatever's left over from that, I'm going to stick into this guy here. So we were going to just wait on that one just a minute. Then we've got my other freebie I gave you guys. This one is the 2026 color. And let's see here, January. So let's grab a light blue and let's color these in. Now, what are we going to do per number? Should we roll? Let's roll a 4-sided die and see what these are going to be. Okay, so these ones are going to be $2 each. All right, so let's start this off with $2. And we shall color that 2 in. Nice and... I always try and start these off neat and nice, and then they always end up like just terrible in the end. Okay, so $2 going in to start off our 2026 color and save. Okay, next up is, I don't know if I'm going to be doing that at the moment right away, so we're going to skip that and we're going to go to Joe's Book of Tinies. This is from Joe at Liam's Mom 247. She has changed her name. I believe it's Aries Journey. So now she has done all of these tinies. So you've got your New Year. They're all the way through the holidays, if I can get there. And then you've got me, myself, and I. You've got entertainment, travel. So we are going to start these guys off, and I think these are going to be $2 each as well. So let's write that down. And we are just going to check mark them, I guess. So $2 going into Joe's Tinies to start this one off. So we are going to put our $2 in there. And then we will do that after the weekly, and that one's after as well. Okay, so now we are going to go to our other new one here. I got a bunch of new ones, guys. So that one's after. So we are going to go into this one here, which is Always Angela XOXO, and she's done a dice savings, and we are going to roll and see what we get in this once a week. So we've got $3 going into this guy to start it off with. So 1, 2, and 3. There we go. And that one is started. Okay. So, all right, let's go back. I haven't started that yet. So you know what? Let's go back up here because we've got some money left over. Let's go into here. This one here is from Darkluvlybudgets, and it is a 26-week challenge. Yes, but the way I'm doing it, because they're higher numbers, is I'm just adding some to it until I hit that number. So we're going to add 5 to this today, which gives us 5, 10, and 11, and 12, because we are trying to get to 30. And then let's go up here. Let's start this one. This is 12 months of savings from Cash and Color Budget. Let's say that properly. And that is not the right thing. There we go. January. So we're going to start this guy today. So where are we rolling? 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And we've got a 2. So let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a 1. So we're going to go and put $3 in here to start this guy off with today. So 1, 2, and 3. And there we go. So that one is started. So let's do some more on these and see what we can do here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we've got a 2. Let's just see what we can do here. So that's 4. So that makes 6. So we got 5 and 6. And a 3. All right, so let's clean that off. So we've got to add 3, but let's do our letters. So we've got 3, 4, 5. Actually, let's just see here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So let's do this instead. So that leaves us $1 left owing on this. So we're putting in 16 more for this guy, which puts us at 21. Not too shabby. Okay, that one is finito. There. Okay, now we can move on, and I will get these in better order later on. So now let's go back to here and get rid of these, make some more room. And we're going to go all the way back up here. Okay. So first off, let's go into here, and we're going to pull out. The nice part is we got some extra money to start this off with from randomizers. So we've got our 20, 40, 50, 2. So that is what we would normally put in. So let's go and grab a card and we will scratch. So I guess we can just go in order since I've already mixed these all up. And we'll do this little baby walrus here. And this guy is 42. Okay. So 42, we will stick that guy in here. So 40 and 2, which means I have $10 left over to go into the 2026. So this goes into back here. And disregard this writing. I ran out of some envelopes, so I kind of needed some zipper envelopes, which I don't use often, so. Okay, now we've got some extras here. This was from Randomizers, and we ended up with an extra 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 27, 29, 31, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, and 46. Okay, so we ended up with an extra 46. So let's see what we can do here. Let's do this guy, a little baby dolphin. And I'm having trouble scratching this one for some reason. Okay. So we've got 41. So let's clean that up. So we will put that guy in here. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 27, 29, 31, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, and 1. And that can go into the 26. Okay, let's go back here and we will add that in here. And there we go. Okay, that one has been started. Super excited. Okay, so now we've got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 into this guy. And I also budget, I forgot to grab it, but I also am going to be budgeting 20 per week into this. So it'll be the 20 plus whatever is left over from the 52-week savings. So we got 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35. So let's see what we can do here. Well, do we have a 35 in here? No, we do not. So let's do, well, there's got to be, I don't even see a 5. Okay, so let's do it this way. Let me grab the calculator and make sure I'm adding this correctly because my mind's been gone. So let's do minus 15. Yep, that we can do. So let's do the 15 and the 20. Okay, so this can now go into here. And then we are going to go back to here. This is for Amy's, and I'm going to do, looks like 15 a week. So let me get there so I can show you guys. I've definitely got to reorganize these. Okay. So Amy's here. This is by Amy by Nature. And she's done actually 3 of these. And I am going to try and do all 3 this year. I forgot to grab my change, but she does have one here for 200 and it's all with change. So I will grab that every month out of my wallet or every week, and we will see what we can do in here. This I'm going to do after. So for now, we are going to start this guy, which is 1200. I am going to do 15 a week. So let's see here. Let's do this one, all different blues, just cause. Okay, so we've got 5. And 6. And 6 and 3. So we are at 9. and 11. And 4 makes 15. Perfect. Okay, so let's get that in there. So we are starting this guy off with $15. And I believe that was it. Oh, nope, we still have one more new one. Hold up, hold up. So this next one, I am budgeting $30 a week to go into. And I gotta go find it now. There we are. This is done by Budget with Lysandra. So let's get into this. And she did all of these. There's 12 of them. They're so cute. So I am going to get into this. So we are going to do these first. Let's grab a pink. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we are going to do each letter is $1, so 9. So we're just going to go 10, 11, 12, and then I am going to roll. So let's see here. We've got a 3, so 12, 13, 14, 15. 17, 19, 20, and this gets more expensive as you go, guys. Like, this is $4 each, so like it gets more expensive the more you go. So I'm at 20, so let's finish off this row with 4 and 3. Okay, and then, so 4 and 3 is 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 27, 28, 29, and 30. All right. So 30 going in here, and that completes that. So I will put that into our change purse later. Let's grab out Santa All Year Long. So let me move this guy. And we will get these out of the way. So Santa All Year Long comes to us from April's Fresh Start. And we are now working on December. Which is fine because I started this one late as well. So we've got, oh, pardon me. We've got our $30 going in to start off December. So let's move this out of the way and we will put 30 on the clock here. Let me see if I can get everything in frame. And let's see, it says Santa's time to shine and he is here. He spent the year enjoying himself and now it's time to get to work. There are lots to do to get ready for the big day, but Santa is a pro at getting the job done, just like you have become a pro at saving for Christmas all year long. Santa says that although December is his busiest season, he wants you to enjoy the fruits of your labor with a low-stress holiday, knowing that you have been preparing for this, at least financially, which puts you on the budgeting nice list. Okay, so here we have some to cross off. We've got a roll and save, and then we've got a scratch and save. So let's go over here and let's see what we can scratch. So 1, 2, suppose that's a good place to start. So we've got 8. Sorry, my table is jingling for some reason. Oh, that would be why. That should be better. Okay, so -8. And let's scratch another one. 2. 1, 2. All right, and that is 7. Okay. So -7. And let's go over here and let's cross off a 5. And we'll do the 3 and the 2 for another 5. We got 5 left, so let's put that in our roll and save. And there we go. So I'm going to put this aside so it can dry a bit, and then we are going to move into our fall savings book. Hold up, let me get back here. So I put $30 into our fall savings book a week, so let's get this in. So we have 150 in the bank, 200, 250, 300, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 76, and 77. Okay, so let's go get our book and we will get to saving in that. So here we are. We're going to put our 30 on the clock. This comes to you from my shop. Let's take care of this IOU right away. And then we will get into it. So I think what I've been doing is just rolling a dice and going because we are finishing pages now. So 3, so 1, that's finished. 2, that's finished. 3, here we go. So we finished the color and save. So let's give this a scratch. So we've got 8. There we go. So -8. We got $20 left. So we're going to roll a dice and go 1, 2. All right, where are we scratching? 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got the cute little deer here, and he or she is 6. So let me clean that off. So -6. Okay, where to next? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to do our Plinko. So Plink Fall. So 5, 4, 5, 3, 6, and 5. So we are doing 2. All right, where to next? 3. So 1, 2, 3. So we're going to do a roll and save in our wreaths. And that is 3. So -3. All right, let's keep going. So we're going to go right back over here and let's see where we're scratching. So we ended here, so 1. And that's a 3, and we haven't found the pesky little squirrel yet. So 3 more. Okay. Where to next? Oh, we're going to go right here. All right, we need another die, and let's see what we're writing. So 4 and 4. So 4 and 4 right here. That's a 1. Oops, I can't see that at all. Hold up. Let's try this one. So that is 1. Okay. And 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to finish this page here. Hopefully it is under 5. Oh, it is. Look at that. Okay, so we got a 3. So -3. And then we are going to put 2 here so I don't get an IOU. And that zeroes us out. So let me clean this up. And I think that might be everything. Just let me just double check. Yes, it is. So that is everything for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoy all the new things. So let me know if you guys are preparing for your new challenges and reset in the new year. And I will wish you a lovely, wonderful, and fantastic day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.